Immortality begins for most teams. We're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Deontay Hardy to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. He's going to throw it. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they can't connect on the 3rd down. Deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Man in motion here.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Milroe. Gets it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st down from the 41.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check mash. Check mash. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. It's 79 Broncos.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready,
Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco.
Throw here, third down. Escapes the pocket. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20. It jumps out at the 13. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Get up. 19, 60 Nazareth. 19 left, Buffalo 18. Get up.
Here's Milroe to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Genty from the gun. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go! Ready?
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Rig, go!
Straight ahead with Genty. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. A
Cut
gain of
19,
12.
cut that ready.
First
Cowboy
down,
80,
Cowboys.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Milrow from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be second down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, Warriors, 70.
They send a receiver in motion right. Milrow throwing on third down. Finds him over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Let's go now. Liking it.
On first down, Genty breaks the tackle. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Bronco switch.
Genty reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Mikey, 18.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10. They run in from the gun with Wright. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, let's go.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Dump off caught by his back. He finds space into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay,
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cut 19, cut 19.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Ready?
Throw in here, Milrow. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Ready?
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go street. 70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Back to 60, back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Kids is running back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. He's got Jones for the completion. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Get 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go.
Shotgun deal to Hampton. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
70 range. 70 range. Let's go.
Throwing on seconds. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Fourth down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw here from Milroe. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. And that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Milroe with it on 1st. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. We've set it downs from 37. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
From the gun, Milroe. Holding left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw here on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He keeps this one himself. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. This one's caught. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. And he showed you right there. When there's not, this kid can run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
60 Maverick.
Milroe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Panther 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Giving this to Jeanty. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air, Milroe. Cut out left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit.
Ready up.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go now.
Slot man motioned over. And off to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 60. Go.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, ready?
Going to the line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Steady.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back. Hawk 70. Go street. Ready.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
On the jump.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
18 Cardinal. Rig alert.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Street. 19 Lions.
Here's Genty. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Panther 60.
Genty again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
We motion the tight end over. Looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. It is going well so far. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Caden. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dump off, caught by his back. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's the design run. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now a run with Wright. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by only 3. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They run again with Wright. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel. 79 Bronco. Keep it moving. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Dragon 60, 70 Lions, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Setting up to pass. And he's caught Jalen Royals. And he has that first down before stopping the clock. Just under 30 seconds left to work with. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight.
He put a receiver in motion left.
Go.
He'll look to throw it. All in left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Hey,
They'll
Fred.
motion him out of the backfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Milrow with it on 1st. This is caught inside the 15. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. heads to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Cowboy 80. Hut 70. Hut 70. 18, Rattler. Street.
From the red zone now. Mills caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Motion man sent left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
19-18.
Desperation time here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mogul dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. Yo,
kill them.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me down. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you only see sore.
Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up. gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch of my haters.